Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Teacher Raf. Just go to YouTube, write Hey Teacher Raf, and my channel will come right up. Hit subscribe, hit like, make a comment, and share this link. Hey, I'm in Puerto Rico, and if you're staying in a huge hotel chain like DoubleTree, for example, you're not gonna have a problem checking into your hotel. Across the street, you're gonna have your supermarket, Supermax. They have everything there that you can possibly dream of in a supermarket. Comparable prices as well. We booked a boutique hotel, got here about 10 minutes after 5 a.m. The neighbors are very friendly and kind and full of great guidance. My Uber driver and other people and even the police and security around here, they're just really nice. They say hello and they greet you. I don't feel like I'm in the US, even though the Uber driver said that this is the Latin version of America, right? Which was a nice little description of it. But I would say that this feels more like Tulum, Mexico, if you've ever been. Or I guess he described it as Miami, but I really doubt it. Everything is in Spanish. People speak Spanish, but everyone's fluent in English. They just have a strong accent, obviously. But it does help that everyone speaks English. I took American Airlines here, and my travel companion, her flight got bumped. So unfortunately, she won't be here till 11 p.m. When you buy from a third party like a Hotwire or an Expedia or whatnot, then as you probably know if you've done this in the past, you can't change anything on your reservation. You can't add a name, you can't change dates, you can't, you know, minus add dates, whatever. This check-in time, well, check-in time here is 4 p.m. So you can imagine that some hotel chains back in the continental US are always trying to lobby to have that checkout time longer. You know, usually it's 11 a.m., sometimes it's noon. You know, if you're really nice, if you pay an extra 30 bucks or whatever, sometimes it's 1 p.m. or 2 p.m. and they're lobbying to try to get to 3. But here, just naturally, it's 4 p.m. So you can imagine it's about, I don't know, about 6:20 a.m. right now, I think. So I got a full day of hiking around. My backpack isn't too heavy, which isn't the problem, but after a long few miles of hiking around in a backpack, your knees kind of start buckling. That's the problem. I'll tell you, if I look a little tired, it's because I haven't slept all night. I started my adventure at about 3 o'clock was boarding, and arrived at 5 a.m. 3 p.m. yesterday, arrived at 5 a.m. today. So you can imagine it's been, what is that, 14 hours. While I'm out here, I might as well tell you about my backpack because it's an awesome backpack. R.E.I. is the brand, if you know anything about that brand. I love their brand because they make really durable products. And this backpack right here, it has those really thick and strong zippers, which I really love because, as you know, if you've ever bought a backpack that's really cheap, the zippers will break. The teeth will break or the zipper will break or whatever. And look how thick these zippers are. I mean, especially the main ones, right? These are a little slender, but still. And then you got the flap over the zipper right here. R.E.I. awesome color green. You can tell I've had it for a while because this little doohickey, whatever this thing is, it broke off a while ago. But I definitely recommend R.E.I. backpacks. I'm gonna try to get a link to put into the description so you can take a look, because these backpacks, you can just put all kinds of stuff in there and they can be heavy, and you know, knock on wood, the zippers have not broken because of the weight of the backpack or the tussling of the items inside. So I definitely recommend an R.E.I. rugged backpack. Wow, this is our swimming pool overlooking the beach, as you can tell in the distance. The dogs at the end of the street. Just go down to the beach since it's right there. Well, a little yoga action this morning. Get your stretching in. Ah, the other volleyball players. This morning at 5:20, there wasn't anyone here, surprisingly, except one lady. It's a good location. Some activity. If you don't like dogs or are scared of dogs, or canines are not one of your top 3 favorite animals, might not be a good place for you. Like I said earlier, a couple times people walk their dogs. On the beach, there are stray dogs here. And they're probably, you know, attached to an owner that's just randomly walking around. But the dog is randomly walking around. So I just had a couple dogs just glide right next to me. I mean, I didn't even know they were coming up to me until they were already there. So FYI, a lot of dogs. A blind dog, a big brown dog, all kinds of brave dogs. So I like dogs, but you know, stray dogs, a little bit hesitant at first. I just let them kind of sniff around, make sure that they're comfortable, right? First. All right. Prime example. Not listening to the owner, just having a good time, which is fine. Seems like a friendly dog, right? It's a nice, cool temperature. Not too cold, but cool. Yeah, it's November. Rough waves though, you can see that. Coincidentally, this apartment complex is called Hollywood, kind of like my hat here, if you can see. Kind of funny. But here's a gas station just down the street, just across the street from the grocery store over here. And then we have a little eatery right here on the side. It looks like it hasn't opened yet. They've got like burgers and things. But check out the prices for gas. The food items are comparable or a little bit even more expensive. So I'm not sure how people survive out here, you know, what kind of jobs they have, because food is kind of expensive for the area. If you just walk around, take a look, like eyeball it, so to speak, seems a little bit expensive for this type of community. But that's just my perspective from just being here an hour. I do like that. People are just driving around in scooters, blaring the salsa music. You can't beat that. You feel like you're in Latin America, you know? It's awesome. This is something I really love about the Latin American culture. The song, the dance, the passion, the enthusiasm, the friendliness. Definitely a place that I would consider retiring to if I had the means, right? And I sharpened my Spanish vocabulary a bit. So as you can see, you have these scooters, not on every corner, but you do have them throughout. I've seen maybe 3 other spots, 3 other corners that have these scooters, and you just go onto Google Play on your phone and you download the app called Bird, B-I-R-D. It's like a Bird Skootel. You see, Bird Skootel app. You download that and then you can rent one of these. Now you're probably asking yourself, why haven't you gotten on one of these in Rapido down the street? Well, the answer to that question is because when I tried downloading the app, I did download it, but then it said that Google Play was having some kind of error processing the app after I tried to open it. So not a big deal. I mean, I can walk around, but it would be kind of fun to try one of these scooters though. That would be fun. And as you can see across the street, we have a GNC, and then we have a dispensary, medical dispensary, so pharmacy kind of thing. So you've got this little beach park area that I just stumbled across. Looks like they're cleaning it. It's before 7 a.m. It's a nice little park. There are those scooters again. And then when you walk down some of these neighborhood streets, what you notice is there's a house right on the beach, and then every house has a gate in front of it. They're all gated. And then the cars just, you know, press a button like on a garage door. The gate flings to the side. Well, it doesn't actually fling. It's quite slow. And then the car drives out. So be careful, because I've noticed that the locals, when they drive out of these gates, I mean, they drive like bat out of hell style, you know? So just be cognizant you don't get run over, because they do sometimes don't look both ways. I mean, this guy is pretty good, but I was walking this morning and a guy just flipped this BMW SUV right out onto the street without even looking, and I thought, what if a car was coming? It's November 4th and it's climbing towards 80 degrees and it's climbing towards 70% humidity. So it's actually not so hot right now. It feels perfect, but I'm sure once the sun comes up, it's gonna feel really warm, especially in the rays of the sun. So let's just take a look at the other side of this park and see how nice this beach looks. Sit down on a bench, watch the rapids come in, and meditate on why you're not in Puerto Rico today with me. Beautiful ocean. Make sure you don't bring your caballo onto the sand, okay? It's prohibited. No horses. Oh, I got a friend here. Okay. You must smell the food or the banana peel. They say the banana. I'm glad he didn't bite me. Usually they don't bite me, but knock on wood, you never know, right? Stray dogs, other people's dogs. Gave me a nice strong bark though. But his mama told him in Spanish, hey, cut it out, Hugo. Wasn't that his name, Hugo? Could have sworn. Oh, here's the great ocean. Puerto Rico, baby. Yes. Got the whole island to myself. So far, just for this day. And then tomorrow, I have my travel companion here with me. And we'll hang out and go to the rainforest. But check this out. You see these power lines? They're just hanging out right there. I don't know if you can see that. Wow, don't touch that. You never know. It's Powerline City right here. Powerline Conjunction. Yes. Apartment building for sale. 1 and 2 bedroom. So maybe they are finished. This is some kind of meeting for a group. Escuela, it's a school. And then across the street we've got the tortas mexicanas y caldos. And then we got the egg joint right here for breakfast. Coco's since 2001, right next to it. And then the Sinprisa coffee shop with the turtle. There's one of those skedaddles. Scooters, Skootels, Jamelio. I'm not sure if that's a hair place or what. Jamelio souvenirs. Okay. Banco Popular. Yeah, the bank is quite popular. Can't get away from it, can we? The temperature is definitely warmed up. It's humid now. I could definitely feel it. Little breakfast place. Little bar, probably closed. Oh, this guy's taking his mini for a spin. And eating a burrito at the same time. Wow, multitasking. Very good. We got a gym in there. And a blue fire hydrant. And a red and white pineapple across the street on a yellow building. That's nice and close. Really close. Like, you could touch it. You could touch your head. Wire party. There are so many dogs. It's a virtual dog bonanza out here. Every corner there's a dog or two or three. So I'm not surprised to see these signs. I mean, I just rounded the corner, and before I did, some lady had her dog skedaddle on the sidewalk. And of course she picked it up, but it's like still. Hey guys, so this is the sunblock that I use. Just on my face. It's a 50 plus and it's a roll-on, Shiseido. You see that? It's like a roll-on. So you basically just slide it on your nose or cheeks or ears. It's really great. I highly recommend it. I'll put the link to it in the description. I'm out here in San Juan on the island of Puerto Rico, and there are all of these signs posted about the 500-year anniversary of this town. So you can imagine that this town has a lot of history, and it's such a beautiful little place. It's really quaint, and this island being on in the middle of the ocean is just such a incredible kind of idea, you know, just being all out here on this tiny strip of land in the middle of nowhere. And last night everything was closed after midnight. There's only like one little bar that was open, and thank God it served these giant empanadas, chicken empanadas. They were really big and delicious. And then we just had a couple of the fine drinks. So I'm just taking a stroll today through the town and checking out the sights.
Gracias. Oh, we got it. Are you done?